Do you need a new Broken Hunter build? If your answer is yes, then you are in the right place. In this video I'm gonna show you my high DPS Void Hunter build, but I'm gonna add survivability to it. Now let's get into it. Start with the subclass. The super and the abilities are your choice, but I don't recommend Spectral Blades. I'm using Vortex Grenade and Gambler's Dodge. The two aspects that you have to use are Stylish Executioner and Vanishing Step. Stylish Executioner grants you invisibility and true sight after defeating a weakened, suppressed, or volatile target. Also your next melee weakens targets. Vanishing Step allows you to be invisible after dodging. With this two aspect we can use 4 Fragment, Echo of Remnants, Echo of Obscurity, Echo of Persistence and Echo of Starvation. The first one increases your grenade duration. The second one grants you invisibility after finishers. The third one increase your void buff's duration. These buffs are invisibility, devour and overshield. The last fragment grants us devour after picking up an orb of power. So, in this build we are gonna get all the void buffs. We can get invisibility with dodging, finishers, defeating void debuff targets. We can get devour with picking up an orb of power. The base devour time is 10 seconds, but with Echo of Persistence it's 15 seconds. This timer resets after a kill, so you can have devour for the end of the activity with 1 orb, if you kill an enemy in 15 seconds. Of course that's not gonna happen, but most of the time we will have devour. And we are gonna get overshield with Repulsor Brace, Gerfalcon's Hauberk. Now let's talk about the weapons. The first slot weapon is Wither Horde. This weapon allows us to explode the enemies with our other weapons. For the primary weapon I have 2 options for you. You can use Unforgiven Submachine Gun with Repulsor Brace. You can get it from the Duality Dungeon. The second option is Velisex Pulse Rifle with Repulsor Brace and Golden Tricorn. I would recommend Velisex because you can get this god roll after you achieve level 16 at Vanguard, Crucible or Gambit. Why is this weapon good with this build? Because we will always have volatile rounds that count as void debuff and it activates Repulsor Brace, so we can get overshield all the time. Golden Tricorn gives you 15% damage increase after a kill for 7 seconds and resets after weapon kill. If Golden Tricorn is active and you get a kill with an ability, your weapon gets a 50% damage increase. And for the heavy weapon we are using the Retrofit Escapade. You can get it from the Season Pass and Season 19 activities. In this video I'm using the perks that you can get from the Season Pass. Now the armor. In the helmet I'm using Machine Gun Ammo Finder, so I can get more ammo in the activities. Harmonic Siphon, it allows us to create Orb of Power after final blows with weapons that matches your subclass. Font of Might grants us 25% damage buff for 10 seconds after picking up a Void Elemental Well. In the arms, I'm using 2 Anti-Champion Mod and Reaping Wellmaker. After using your class ability your first final blow will create a Void Elemental Well. Our exotic chest armor is Gerfalcon's Hauberk. It has an exotic perk called See Me, Feel Me. Your void weapons gain volatile rounds after you emerge from being invisible. When you are invisible and defeat a combatant while using a finisher, all of your weapons gain bonus damage. You and your nearby allies gain a reserve overshield and improved class ability regeneration. These reserve overshields can be deployed by using a class ability. The mods that we are using are damage reduction mods and elemental charge. After picking up an elemental well we get charged with light stack. In the leg armor we are using 2 innervation mods, so we can get grenade energy after picking up an orb. And the other mod is high energy fire. This mod give us 20% weapon damage buff and it stacks with Font of Might. High energy fire has no time limit, so it's very good for boss fight. Just imagine. At the beginning of the damage phase, pick up an elemental well, it will activate Font of Might for 10 seconds and high energy fire until you consume your stacks. That means you will have 50% damage buff for 10 seconds and 20% damage buff for the rest of the damage phase. I know nowadays stacking Font of Might is the trend, so if you prefer it, you can use it instead of this, but personally I prefer this combination. And finally in the class item we are using Weakened Clear and Solo Operative. Weakened Clear, when using a grenade launcher, damaging a boss, damaging a champion, or breaking a combatant's shield reloads your stowed weapons and weakens the combatant. This weaken effect give you and your team a 15% damage buff. The other mod is Solo Operative. When you are playing solo or you are the last living member in the fire team you get 15% damage buff. You must use this mod if you play solo activities like Dungeon or Nightfall. For endgame content I recommend Lord Kelvin's Basilisk. This mod grants you the ability to stun overload champions with your Void Grenade. And you will have space for stat and general mods. Now I'm gonna show you how it works. First you have to get volatile rounds. You can get it after being invisible, so the easiest way is to use your dodge. If it is on cooldown, use your finisher on an enemy, it's an easy way too. After you got your volatile rounds, your every second kill will apply volatile rounds on the enemies. If you don't rush the kills and wait for the volatile cooldown, you can apply it every time. If you use the recommended Velocex Pulse, you will be invisible with an overshield. Against yellow bars, get a Void Well first, then use Wither Horde and your machine gun, and your grenade if you have it. I grant you, it will blow up. In December I got my first milestone, 500 subs, so we are gonna do the long-awaited silver giveaway. How can you participate? Just tell me in the comments, what's your main character and what would you buy from the silver? We will give away 5 times 1000 silver. You don't have to like or subscribe, do it if you enjoyed the video. For the participation you just need a comment. The winners will be announced on the 1st of February. Thank you for the support, it means a lot. That was all for this video, see you next time.